Oh, back to school, to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool. I got my lunch packed up, my boots tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight.
I would probably have to say a cell phone.
Social media, Facebook.
I can't say that just because of how different everyone is.
I don't know. I guess like Facebook.
Just getting on Facebook from your phone and text messaging and just being able to connect with people that quickly, I think that's what has kind of personified this generation.
It's easier to network with other artists and see what else is going on in, with other artists in other countries and stuff like that.
It makes everything faster and simpler.
I mean, like every group has their own style of clothes and their hairstyle and everything, so I guess just like the wide variety is which is so different was when you think of every other generation or every other decade, you think of an exact thing. And I feel like when people look back onto my generation, you're not going to have like one pinpoint thing.
But then you also have like cyberbullying, which having kids like being harassed online, and you can't really go to your principal and be like, I'm being harassed online, these are the kids, can you stop it?
I just feel like our generation has self-entitlement, and that can be a great thing because we want to stand up and do something wonderful, or it can be a bad thing because we feel like we don't have to have a purpose or a cause. And so it's just based on who you are.
So, Lindsay, today's ish, we're talking about back to school, and it kind of got me thinking about, you know, the differences between the high school experience of kids today and kids when I was a kid a long, long time ago. And so like when you were in high school, what do you think were like the cultural touchstones for your generation in high school?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question, but it's kind of hard for me to answer about my generation. Because I feel like it's very transitional, and you know, we didn't have the technology. I didn't have, you know, had a cell phone, but we didn't use it all the time, and I also went to a really small school.
See, for me, I know I can point to it right away. For me, my generation, early '90s, we took back music from all the '80s hair metal bands. You know, it was right when.
I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
Yeah, it was right when Nirvana came out, and kind of, you know, everything moved from that hair metal into alternative, you know, and we didn't have to listen to, you know, Motley Crue or Rat anymore.
Our music was so much better in my day. Call it the early '80s if you want to.
Mostly, we got away with just about anything we wanted to in high school.
We were more carefree and we had less responsibility than kids have today.
I mean, the time of Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones with the third concert tour, I mean, our music is better.
I can remember when Columbine happened and things starting to change a little bit. They moved to mesh book bags, and I'm not sure if they're still doing that. I remember getting fences around the school to kind of give us this false sense of security, I suppose.
There weren't enough of us when I first started because there were early baby boomers there. So there was always privilege that other people didn't have. And today I think a lot of those privileges have disappeared. So kids come out of college with big debts. I didn't have any debt.
Our superiority of music. We came after the cultural wasteland in the 1970s when disco did whatever it wrecked of what was left of America, into this rock and roll era that will live forever.
And the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to draw our name for this week's winner. And we have Lewis Huffmeyer.
All right, jealous? You could win too. All you have to do is go to Facebook, answer a question, and you could win $100, a swag pack. Who knows? We got lots of stuff to give away. We're doing it for another few weeks. Go to Facebook. Go do it now. Now.